Okay. The comment that Mr. Pejman made that I've heard several times before about we're a tourist town and therefore we would need more parking, that seems like a really strange comment to me. It's my opinion, and of course a lot of this is all anecdotal and conjecture anyway, which I'll comment on that.
Since we're speaking anecdotally and from personal opinion, it is my personal opinion that we don't have a parking problem downtown. We've seen many studies over the years that show that we have more than adequate parking all throughout our downtown, with perhaps the exception of the northeast quadrant that people refer to as the entertainment district. I have heard, and I did hear one of the speakers said, listen to the stakeholders. I have heard from stakeholders, business owners and property owners downtown, that said, I wish we had a parking problem. And that their concerns are that by increasing the parking requirements when we don't have a parking problem today will really dampen investment in our community. So if we're going to be anecdotal, I'll tell a story about I've been to several events at apartment buildings and never had a problem to park. I was at a community event with in a community room, and some of the residents of the apartments downtown told me, gee, my car lease came up and I decided to see if I needed a car, and so I turned in my car and I bicycle where I need to go, and if I can't bicycle there or I have to get too dressed up that my bicycle won't suit, I Uber, and oh my gosh, I've saved an awful lot of money. I'm not leasing a car and I'm walking around downtown.
I talked to the CEO of Bird, the company that brings scooters into our downtown, and they told me today that they're averaging 750 trips a day in Scottsdale now since COVID. I mean, that usage is way up. So people are looking for ways to park and then get around our downtown in a better way. Of course, we can't force people to do that, nor should we be forcing people. Well, we should never force people to do anything. That's not our job. But this idea of a certain group of people thinks this and a certain group of people think that. We have that a lot up here. We've said it many times. We all talk to different people. A few business owners called in tonight, but I've spoken with many other business owners who don't feel that we have a parking problem, as was brought up. And then I also just want to throw out there that we did just pass a bond, right, that included some parking. So no one's really mentioned that. Maybe we should throw that on the table as well, as long as we're all having a conversation, because maybe that's an option. Okay.